Yo guys, welcome back to Dino Domain. In this video I'm going to be surviving 50 days as the Galactic Barosaurus in Dinosaur Simulator. I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is the longest, the hardest video I've done. It took me ages to edit, so please smash that like button and subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out. Now I know the Galactic Barosaurus is probably the strongest dinosaur in Dinosaur Simulator. However, its baby stage is far from that. It's incredibly slow and it makes me a massive vulnerable target to a lot of people as they don't want to see an elder Galactic Barosaurus purely because of the amount of damage it does. So on day one nothing much really happened, though I found that there was a massive player base in this server. You know me, in my usual videos I like to stay in the most dangerous servers, and if the server ends up kind of dying out a bit I'll change, just to make the video as entertaining as possible for you guys. On day 2, this was where it got pretty hectic. There was 3 kaiju titanosaurs, wyverns, T-rexes, and I assumed that I was a very big target, as I said previously, so I tried to stay away from them as much as I could. Later in day 2, there was already a hacker. It was teleporting on other dinosaurs, completely slaughtering them. And as well, there was a pitch black terror coasting, attacking the 3 titanosaurs who ended up combat logging. So I knew this video was going to be intense. Please, I beg you, keep watching, as it's probably the most significant moment in this entire survival series later in this video. Like, I somehow get away with the littlest amount of health. On day 3, the hacker continued to terrorize the server. He immediately teleported onto the pitch black terror and killed it. So I was with this other dinosaur just hiding underwater, because I thought that was the best hiding spot for now. However, I went on land and yeah, I just tried everything I possibly could to avoid this, as I did not want to die. As you can see, on day 3 I'm still 25% baby. This video is going to be a super long one, but super entertaining. So as you can see, the pitch black terror died, a Croczilla came out of the water, and unlucky for a Spinosaurus who spawned in, he was going to be the next target for the T-Rex. So RIP to the Spino and pitch. On day 4 I thought it would be the end of the video. The hacker teleported straight to my face and I thought he was going to just completely kill me. But thank God he let me go. I decided to move servers because of the hacker just killing everyone. And the server was once popular but now is dead. So on day 5 we're leading into the most popular server currently. And I found a new friend, a Galactic Barosaurus, just like me. And as well as a Sisla, I think it's called. So yeah, day 5 was going very well. Day 6 was just the beginning to a gigantic war, and a war that had almost killed me, as you'll see later on. This war was probably the most difficult experience and probably the luckiest experience I've had on this entire survival series. We chased down this Giga, it combat logged. However, when we thought it had all settled, a dinosaur came out of nowhere and joined in an attack with a dinosaur who turned on us. As we got closer to the Corythosaurus, we tried attacking it so it couldn't menu. However, out of nowhere another dinosaur appeared, intruding in this battle, and my teammates were distracted, and out of nowhere the Corythosaurus tried targeting me. He attacked me, and I thought that this video would be over, as you know that when I die the video ends. I tried calling for my teammates, but it continued lowering my health. I thought that this video was done, that on day 7 I was done, I was dead. So it dropped me down to 69 health, and out of nowhere another dinosaur appeared. But thankfully, I got out in time. And after the combat cooldown went down, I immediately tried healing, so I could still continue this video and not finish so early. I tried helping out the only other Galactic Barosaurus in the server, but out of nowhere an Apatosaurus spawned that contributed to his fate. He combat logged, and the war continued raging. I had to retreat. I had to go back on the mountainside to get on the high ground so I could still stay alive and avenge them later on in the video. But it turned out horrible. My other friends were getting murdered by this Apatosaurus. This whole war just completely backfired on my tribe, and I couldn't do anything about it because I was still a baby. Day 8, I was the last surviving dinosaur of my tribe, so I have to be cautious. There's still killers walking around this whole entire island that I had to be aware of. So I managed to stay on the high ground, and luckily there was a food source up here. Day 9, that same dinosaur that ended up killing a lot of my tribe was still lurking around, so I went on the high ground, but there was as well another Barosaurus that was new to the server, so thankfully there was some dinosaurs like me still left. On day 9, I hit one of the 3 milestones. I finally hit the juvenile stage. It was a big day for this video because I could finally defend myself and as well look more intimidating to other threats. On day 10, there was new enemies lurking the server, a solar bringer megavore. I at first looked friendly, but I decided to still shy away because I didn't trust it. I didn't trust people as my entire pack had just been slaughtered. And it seemed like he was hunting someone else, so I stayed away from him. The point of this video is to survive and not die. On day 11, there was a golden Barosaurus, another one of my kind, another skin we've seen in all 3 variations of the Baro, I think. And yeah, I decided to head towards the lake for some action to see what was going on. As soon as I reached the lake, there was a Apatosaurus plushie. I think it's a Halloween skin, but I was scared. It was running at me. I didn't know what to do really. I thought I was going to be dead, but eventually I came back down. I was brave, and he was actually friendly. He was actually not there to kill me, which was different to what the start of this video was, getting everyone slaughtered and almost me. Day 12, there was a disgusting amount of dinosaurs once again. A hothead megavore, an AV, I think that's what they're called, the ones that can glide across, and the plushie that I met before, so I was scared. Obviously I don't want to be killed, and the thing about the Barosaurus is the more you grow, the slower you become. So the juvenile stage is really like the hardest stage to survive, purely because you're not too strong, but you're significantly slower. Like if you're a baby stage, you could run away. If you're adult stage, you can defend yourself. So I was at a risky position, but I ended up going to these guys, and this would be a pack that I would stay with for quite a long time now. On day 15, the pack was thriving. We were killing dinosaurs, you know, feasting off them. I couldn't really feast them as I was a herbivore, but the seasons were in favor of me, so I was able to eat. I was able to be protected by these guys, and it was all going to plan. I knew that I could potentially become elder. I could possibly reach day 15. I still though, you know, had to keep in mind about what happened to my last pack, how they all got obliterated. They all got killed and I was the last survivor, just the last survivor. I almost got killed. So I still had to be cautious about what's happening in my surroundings and all that to stay alive and reach day 50. When I hit day 16, this was the day where I realized that, you know, I'm actually pretty strong. I one-shot a Dilophosaurus who took a nibble at my leg. Day 17, there was some new threats. There was a Styracosaurus. It was a dragon. If you didn't see my last survival episode, that Styracosaurus can be quite evil sometimes if you get the wrong one. So I had to be cautious once again. But I was at a stage where I could defend myself. You know, day 18, you can see I defended myself excellently. But I had to keep in mind that as the days go on, the easier this video is going to get. So I was actually overcoming the toughest challenge of this survival video, which was passing the juvenile stage. I was getting closer and closer to the adult stage. On day 19, it seemed I was the biggest dinosaur in the server. However, there was a pitch black terror, so I had to stay very cautious. This thing could kill me. I do 68 damage, and I do have nearly 2,000 health, but I needed to stay cautious, as if this thing got near me, it'd be over this episode. Later in day 19, I was replaced. I was not the biggest dinosaur. There was a dinosaur in the depths of the water that just came out of the lake, showing himself. And it was like this infernal beast. It was probably the biggest dinosaur I've seen, besides the elder Barosaurus. And there was a flying hacker fish that was just out of the water. So yeah, there was some very dangerous threats now, knowing that there's a hacker in the server once again. Later in day 20, the hacker attacked the hothead megavore, and it was just going back and forth. So, you know, and as well, the season was not in favor of me. It was winter. I could not get food. I couldn't heal. So I was in a very sticky situation. I knew I had to back away as soon as I could, as, you know, I was going to be the next victim. On day 21, I found, finally, more Barosauruses like me. And they were elder. They were just farming out, getting that DNA. And, I just stuck with them for a little bit. I don't know why I, eventually separated from them. You're gonna see it was the worst decision I'd made, but it was nice seeing that, you know, the Barosauruses were alive, friendly, going about their day. Later in day 21, there was a Quetzal, you know, he seemed friendly, he flew up to me, I did the old smiley face trick. He sat down, span around in circles, and I thought he was friendly, I thought I was fine, and then out of nowhere, I was attacked. I was a victim. He flew down. I saw my Barosauruses. I tried running to them. I tried getting the family to save me. I knew that I wasn't going to make it. I was too slow, so I just spammed my roar. I tried getting their attention, but they were just too busy. They couldn't hear me. They were too far away. I knew that the only option was to fight to the death. Survival of the fittest with this Quetzal, and tried striking, but he had the same health as me, he did more damage than me. This, I'm afraid, was going to be the last day as the Galactic Barosaurus. I couldn't overcome the hardest stage, the juvenile stage. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button, trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of April, and leave a like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, yo.